For some reason it's actually landed me straight back on the shuttle that's already there. Hi guys, Firmbie with you, and welcome back to Astroneer. It's great to have your company. Now I just wanted to produce this quick video for you just to give you an update of where we're up to in regards to our Astroneer base. And look, the last episode Bigshadow spoke about doing a shuttle race, and what I wanted to do is actually, before Bigshadow come back into the game, is actually do a quick experiment as to how quickly the shuttles can take off and circumnavigate the globe, whether it's quicker with a full tank of fuel or whether it's doesn't make any difference. But I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the base before we get into that. As you can see, we've got some trucks there, we've got 2 trailers on each truck. Very good for resource gathering, and we've put our research station, as you can see there, out one of these legs here, so that when we bring the trucks back we're able to put the research straight onto the research table, and we don't have to sort of dodge and weave around things. Moving around, we got a coal burner there when we do run out of power of an evening, and got some lumps of coal over there, so we can work on the coal burner, and that'll supply us with power during the evenings should we run out of power. Speaking of power, I actually off camera put some more battery packs in. You can see over this way I put 3 more battery banks in, and again, power is always an issue with these bases, so I put 3 more batteries in just so that we don't run out of power. And we also have down here aisles of resources, beg your pardon. We've got aluminium down this aisle here, compound, which we're very short of at the moment, so we might have to do another compound run. You run very short very quickly of compound, you use that quite a lot to make a lot of things, so as you can see that row there is we're almost out of compound. This row here full of copper, and the other 2 rows are full of resin there. So we try to organise it so that if we do need materials, well, we know which row to go to, and we call it a supermarket of things that we need, I suppose. As I said, just a quick overview, fly over, and to give you an idea of where we are in our base building. Now, the other couple of things I've added, as I said, we're looking at having a space shuttle race at some stage, so I actually put in another vehicle bay and create another space shuttle, and I've already filled him up. Put a storage rack on the top there on both of them, and a habitat on both of those. Now each shuttle actually takes hydrazine, and it makes sense to put your fuel condenser, which produces hydrazine, and put your fuel condenser right next to your space station, so you don't have to pick your hydrazine up and walk all the way over to the other side of the base. So yeah, if you put it next to it, it makes life a lot easier. So what I'm going to do is just do a couple of timing runs and see how long it actually does take to circumnavigate the globe. We'll tab in, and we might even actually time this, so I'll just get the old timer up and running. 3, 2, 1 and start, and we'll see how long it actually takes to circumnavigate the globe. Okay, so by my calculations it took 1 minute 15 to go completely around the planet. Now for some reason it's actually landed me straight back on the shuttle that's already there, so I'm wondering whether if I take off again whether that second shuttle is going to be there, so whether it's glitched out or not. Well, let's take off and have a look. Yeah, no, that second shuttle is going to stay there, so I'm wondering why it actually lands on the same shuttle. The other thing to find out whether the fuel load makes a difference or not in regards to how long it actually takes to circumnavigate the globe, whether the weight of the fuel makes a difference or not. So I should have actually timed this lap, but I didn't. I just wanted to get out of that parking spot. I don't know how we're going to do space races if we're on exactly the same parking spot. So give me a moment to land back on and we'll see how we go. Okay, so that is interesting. Last time we actually landed on top of the existing space shuttle, and this time we didn't. So very interesting. So anyway, as I said, I just want to do a lap of the Earth there, or a world, see what sort of time frame it takes. And as I said, I had a minute 15. Now what we might do is actually do another couple, and I'll bring you up to after a couple of more laps and see whether the time changes with the now the fuel has been decreased slightly. What, let's call that 70%. Alright, I'll do a couple of more laps and come back to you in a moment. Now that was interesting, guys. Just come back from my third run, and it doesn't look like the weight of the fuel makes any difference at all. The first run I did was at 1:15, took a minute 15 to go around the globe. At 70% it was about 1 minute 12, and at 40% it was about 1:15 as well. So yeah, it doesn't look like the weight of the fuel is going to make any difference. So we'll see how that works out when we do actually have another race when Big Shadow comes on. So we've got another dust storm coming up, so as good as time as any to jump into the little pod there, and I'll look forward to your company when we get to our space race.